Welcome back. It is time for After the Whistle. We have a great story for you tonight.
We sure do, but one Bayside lineman defied the odds and worked until his dream of earning a spot on a D1 football team became a reality.
Hey, it's all a process. I've worked this far to come to where I'm at, so I'm not going to stop working because I have yet to arrive at all.
Meet Lennon Cox, the offensive lineman with a bright future. The journey for the highly awarded four-year starter for the Y-High Tribe football team is not stopping here on Delmarva. Cox is headed to Cedar City, Utah to become a Thunderbird for Southern Utah University. He says he had committed because he had been connected to the Thunderbird head coach since his sophomore year, and now Cox says he's already preparing for the next level.
I've already gotten contact with my O-line coaches and stuff, try to get as much film as I can, as much technique work, as much plays, all that. Like, I just want to be one up on everybody, so like nobody can really compete with me at my job, honestly.
For the Tribe, Cox was first team All-Bayside, comeback player of the year, and trench hog of the year. And he helped give Y-High their first playoff victory in 10 years. He says credit goes to his teammates and coaches.
If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at. If it wasn't for them pushing me, I mean, I couldn't be the player that I am today. I mean, I'm not even going to lie. Coach Davis, Coach Dom, Coach Taylor, all of them, Coach Phillips, Coach C, every single one, Coach Ursel, Coach McMurdo for chewing into me every day. It's all like, I blame it all on them for real. Like, if it wasn't for them, my success wouldn't be where I'm at.
It wasn't all smooth sailing for Cox. The pandemic altered his sophomore year, and with him playing one of the most demanding positions in football, he always had a road with a lot of obstacles in front of him.
Offensive lineman probably is the hardest job on the field. The offensive linemen are some of the grittiest guys, but most of the time they just swallow their pride and get coached up.
His advice to other Bayside football players trying to go to the next level?
Just guide your path, and you just stay on that track. You're not going to give up no matter how hard you go. I mean, I'm an undersized lineman, and I signed a Division I scholarship, so I mean, it's just all about the work you put in, how much time you want to do.
He also told us he's excited to go out west to Utah to prove himself and compete for a starting job as a freshman. Now let's move on to soccer. Dover and Cesar Rodney, the Riders, looking to strike early in this one. Kalen Mall with the pass to Gabrielle Davis, and the Davis with the shot, but it's no good. Goalkeeper Ayanna Dixon with a nice save, but Cesar wouldn't take long to try to get another crack at the goal. Davis lines it up, and she scores this time. Second time's a charm. The Riders take a 1-0 lead, and that's just the beginning, because they would have a night in Dover. Allison Durham sprinting up the field, and no one's going to catch her. And she lines up the shot, and she scores. CR is up 2-0, and it will just get worse for the Senators. Penalty kick for CR. Madeline Reed squaring up, and she's going to put it in through the back of the net. The Senators would not be able to get anything going in this one, as the Riders take this game in a dominating fashion as they improve to 3-0 on the season.
All right, up in Smyrna, the Eagles, fresh off their trip to the D1 title game last spring, taking on Central. And they're off and running this season. The Eagles with plenty of shots on net early on, but Angelina Fernandez with a big day in the cage for the Golden Knights, making a number of big stops. But she did get in trouble right here. Ball gets away from her. It's kicked into the box, but there to redirect it, and she is back just in time to make the play. But just before half, it's Kelly Barr going to work, booting it with the left back corner of the cage, and Smyrna up 5-0. They are a good team, man. They are going to be there at the end of this season, I think. All right, here they go. They keep pouring it on. Desiree Zapata with the hat trick, weaving by the goal. Yeah, you guys see it.
What a juke.
Yeah.
What a juke.
That was impressive. We will see that in just a few minutes in our top plays. Smyrna with an impressive 8-1 win over their Henlopen North rivals. Got to tell you, I did not see that one coming. 8-1.
That was beautiful. That move, she just made a quick jab move, and oh, wow.
All right, Smyrna, like I said, they made it to the D1 title game last year. They ran into the best soccer program, unfortunately, in Delaware, and that's Padua, who's consistently in the championship game. The Eagles went to halftime tied with the Pandas last year in that championship, came up just 1 goal short. of becoming the first ever Henlopen champion in girls soccer. We've never seen it in Division I or Division II.
Wow.
They only lost 3 seniors from that team. These sophomores can play, though. We're talking about Zapata and also Jade Balin, who scored 2 goals yesterday. So they are a team to keep your eye on up in Delaware.
Now, I'm going to bring a little bit of a spotlight to the other team from the Henlopen that was good enough to make it in the D1 playoffs, and that was Polytech. They're trying to repeat last year's season, only going 10-5, but only losing to the best of the best. And this year they haven't started off the way they wanted to. They got shut out 9-0 by St. Mark's, but St. Mark's was the D2 state runner-up.
No slouch.
So I don't really think it's something that you can read into too much. But I think Polytech will also be a pretty interesting team to kind of look out for and try to see, you know, maybe. If it's not Smyrna, maybe Polytech will be another Henlopen team that can make some noise.
Got to spread the love. Polytech, if they can repeat a 10-win performance, that would be fantastic for the Panthers.
So now coming up is the warm weather. Are we going to have warm weather in the future, or are more mild temperatures ahead? Ulysses Garcia has a look at your weekend forecast. That's when we come back.
I'm Bryson Coleman from Decatur, and this is Delmarva Sports Insider.